So we've just unveiled the Human Development Report for 2021-2022 under the theme Uncertain Times, Unsettled Lives, Shaping Our Future in a Transforming World. So Honorable Chum will just make his remarks before he takes leave of us. Honorable Chum.
Thank you so much, Chief. Fellow Undersecretaries, Dr. Samuel Doe, UNDP representative, members of the academia present here, the civil society organization, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. In the first place, I would like to apologize for having come late. And I have been away from the Ministry of Finance for some time, so I'm beginning to adjust myself into the programs of the Ministry of Finance. The other colleagues of mine who have been involved in this process were all engaged. They are in Parliament, and I'm also working on the salaries for the civil servants. So I have to be called back and forth, in which case I don't think I'm able to control my time. I can be called anytime, and I have to go. I have just very few remarks for this launch. I'm glad to be here for the 32nd anniversary of the Human Development Report in South Sudan today. The day after the report launched by the UNDP administrator in New York. This year's report reflects critical matters pertinent to South Sudan and under the theme Uncertain Times and Settled Lives, Shaping Our Future in a World in Transformation. Ladies and gentlemen, what I find critical about this launch event is not the launch process, but the discussion and policy insights arising from the report and the discussion from the expert panel you have had, especially from the civil society, Dr. Lowell, and my colleague Charles Apupo from the Central Bank. So far, the discussion I found going on. Going forward, the Human Resource Development Report that we launched points today to have uncertainty and disasters like death, COVID-19, pandemic, political tensions, tribal conflicts, which Dr. Lowell talked about, wars between Ukraine and Russia, or pollinating the world today. And we have climate change. I hope my colleague Africano talked about it. And the floods and many other negatively affect. On the 7th of September in 2022, the government held its first high-level dialogue forum for 2022 exchange views on agriculture and food security within the framework of the revised National Development Strategy, NDS, for 2021-2024. These uncertainties and disasters affect agriculture and exacerbate food insecurity. To confront the challenges we face today, as a government, we need to work with all the stakeholders to address the multifaceted problems with different multinational effects on economies and people's livelihood. A well-structured development plan like the NDS policies and continuous policy dialogue are critical to minimize our eradicate the effect of uncertainty times. Ladies and gentlemen, for instance, the Ministry of Environment and Forestry developed a national action plan for the environment and second nationally determined contribution that would be critical to address some of the challenges. Those in charge of policy in ministries, agencies, and departments, MDS, take charge of policy responsibility and implement appropriate actions to mitigate uncertain events. Of course, to implement a plan and policy, peace is critical. We are glad that the government and all partners have taken steps to consolidate peace and stabilize the economy as envisaged in the NDS. No credible institutions, policy or policy response can be implemented during a war. However, credible institutions to collect, allocate, and account for public resources are necessary to respond during uncertain times. The ongoing PFM reforms, budget process, public debt audit, and a revised NDS intend to create physical space for the government to respond to critical matters like one raised in this report. Ladies and gentlemen, the government, civil society organizations, academics, and development partners should work together to address challenges raised by uncertainties. Our collective efforts are critical as synergy is required to address the multinational effects of uncertainty. The Ministry of Finance and Planning will continue to champion integrated national planning, build a robust public financial management system, and work with stakeholders to respond to development and emerging issues. In doing so, we intend to work with every expertise, resources, and partnership to achieve sustainable objectives. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your kind attention. I look forward to knowledge and policy enriching discussions as we intend to launch the report after its presentation. Thank you very much.